Alright guys, so we have a Sierra GMC 2014 and his remote is busted already, okay, which is this one. It doesn't work anymore, so we're going to do universal Vvdi, okay, a universal remote with the Vvdi key tool. Okay, make sure you take your circuit board off the universal remote. You're going to connect it and take the battery off, okay. So make sure the battery's off or this is not going to work, okay. So from the main menu, okay, we're going to go to remote/smart program, enter, and we're going to go to remotes, okay. Now we're going to go to America, okay, go down to America. Now we're going to go to GMC. We're going to go to Sierra, enter, and then we're going to go down to this one right here, 7 through 16, okay. All right, FCC is right there, M3N32337100, okay. So then after we selected our vehicle, we're going to go to generate. It's going to be writing the data, okay. So it says burn success, no point. Perfect. So now we can disconnect the circuit board. We're going to put our battery back in there. Okay, after we put our battery back in there, we're going to go ahead and put it all together. And then we're going to program it with our Autopropad, okay? I always like to program the remotes first. That way I know if they're going to work and program to the vehicle. So I always like to do that portion first, the remote portion. Then if it works, I go ahead and I cut the blade and program it, okay? Alright guys, so we are on our vehicle already, the GMC Sierra, okay, 2014. We're going to program a universal remote. So first thing is first, we're going to go to General Motors. We're going to agree. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to remote. We're going to go to USA. We're going to do auto, okay? So it's communicating right now. So it's CAN type 4, okay? Max of 8 remotes are allowed to be stored in memory. All previous remotes will be stored in memory. Will be erased, okay? Press and hold unlock and lock button on the remote, okay? We're gonna press for 8 seconds, okay? So the locks went off, you guys. I heard the locks. I pressed it again, okay? So we're gonna press OK, complete. Okay, awesome. Our remote has been programmed. Okay. Okay, so now that we program a remote, we're gonna cut our flip key. We're gonna insert our chip, okay, and program it. All right, you guys, so we have our flip blades, okay, for Chevy GMC. It's the HU100. Okay, these I ordered from American Key Supply, you guys, so that's where I get my stuff at. So we're gonna cut it with the Secchi 9. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna read the customer's key, okay? So we're gonna go to automobile. Then we're gonna go to GMC, General Motors. We're gonna go to Sierra. We're gonna go 2013 and up, okay? So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna actually decode the key, okay? Now it's telling us to put it on the 3rd line. So we're gonna get the customer's key. I recommend you take the key off before you put it in here, okay? So we took our key off. We're gonna put it in the bottom, okay? And the bottom reads the high securities, and the top one is for the double-sided keys, okay? And we're putting it on the third line, you guys. Okay. As you guys can see, the third line, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and press the code. It's just telling you to clean up the machine. Okay. So the code the key right now. So that we can cut our blade, okay? There's our cuts right there. So now we're gonna take out the key, their key, and then we're gonna put the new blade in there on the third line as well. Okay. We're gonna cut the front and the back, okay? So after it has given us the code, we're gonna press cut. And we're gonna use cut all the way in the bottom. Not first cut, not second cut, past one, but cut right here, the last one. Okay, key is not cutting in process. Perfect. So now we're gonna go ahead and turn it over and cut it, okay? Alright, you guys, so we cut both of our key sides, okay? Front and the back. Now I always like to, you know, deburr with this little brush, you know, spin the little wheel, and you know, just clean it up so it takes off all the, you know, all the little piece of metals, you know, on there. So use that brush to clean it up. So for the roll pin, I don't use any special tools. I just like to squeeze the tip. Okay. Just so it can be small enough to stick it inside the little hole on the flip blade, okay? Okay, so it went in. You saw that just the tip went in. So what I do now is I get these and I just squeeze it in. Make sure that it's straight. Okay, bammo. There we go. That's how you put your roll pins in, okay? If it gets stuck when you're doing this, the roll pin's not in all the way, okay? So if you see that your blade is stuck, your roll pin is not properly inserted. So now we're gonna put in our chip and we're gonna program our key, okay? All right, you guys, the chip that this truck uses is a 7937 extended Phillips 46, okay? So extended. Remember that if it's not extended, it's not gonna program. I don't have any more of these 7937 extended. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up cloning the key for it, okay? So we're just gonna go ahead and clone the key, and that's what I'm gonna do, okay? If you had a chip that was 7937, it was really easy. You can just program it by turning the switch on, waiting for the mobilizer light to turn off, take it off, and then put in the new key and turn it on, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and clone it, okay? Since we don't have any more 7937 Phillips extended, okay? So for cloning, these are the type of chips that I use, okay? These are for cloning Phillips 46, like Honda, Nissan, okay? So if you look inside right there, there's a little space where you put the chip, okay? All the way in here. You can glue it if you guys want. If that helps you guys out, you can glue it, you know? So we just put that chip, okay, inside there. Really easy. Okay. And the chip is in there already, okay? Like I said, you can glue it. That would help you guys out a lot, you know? Alright, so we put our blade on already. We put our chip inside, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and clone this key, okay? So to clone it, you guys, we're gonna go to Transponder Clone. And remember to select 46 clone, okay? If you don't do this right, it's not gonna be easy for you to clone it. It's gonna, you know, if you actually do it wrong, if you do it through automatic attention, it's gonna give you this right here. You see how it gives you all of that stuff? You don't want it to read all that, okay? So we're gonna go to 46 clone, and we're gonna press enter. Okay. Excuse me. So we're gonna go to Transponder Clone, then we're gonna go to 46 clone and read it, okay? There you go. This is the screen that we're looking for, okay? So we're gonna press down to clone. As soon as it asks us to sniff the ignition right now, the ignition lock cylinder. So we're actually gonna go through key tool device collection, the first one, okay? Not the wireless, but the first one. We're gonna press enter. It says to put the key tool and head antenna near the ignition coil and sniff, okay? So the sniff button is the okay. So we're gonna put it right here, and we're gonna press okay, as you guys can see. Now it's telling us to put the key back in the ignition. Okay, so we're gonna put the key back in the ignition. We're gonna get this near the ignition, like this, and it should beep once, okay? Good, good. Just give me a minute or two, okay? I'll go over there right now. Okay, you guys, so we got it, okay? So it kind of takes a little bit of try. Just put this in here and just keep doing this until it sniffs it, okay? So after we sniffed it for a second time, we're gonna put it back in here, and we're gonna press calculate, okay? So right now it's calculating. Okay, if the key is not placed in there correctly, it's not gonna calculate it right. Perfect, so it's done calculating. As you can see, calculate success. So now we're gonna put in the new key with the cloning chip and press right, okay? Perfect, so it wrote the thing, as you guys can see, okay? It showed a little green arrow. All right, guys, so let's try out our clone key, see if it turns on the truck. That's a mobilizer light. Success. Awesome, you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to my channel for more cool videos. Till next time, you guys, take care.